Hey, it's Shane with BrickDriven Realty. Today, I'm going to discuss how to keep track of all of your transactions. I've been in real estate nearly 20 years. As a broker, a real estate coach, and instructor, I often get asked by students and agents alike, how can I keep tabs on my transaction? How can I stay organized? So today, we're going to take a little dive into how you can stay better organized in your real estate practice. Keeping track of your transactions can be challenging, cumbersome, stressful. It can often lead to a lot of different tasks that can be overlooked, mistakes, balls dropped. This could cause issues with your contract dates, your contingency dates, your deadlines. Everything's time sensitive in what we do. You already know that, or you'll soon know that as you take a walk into this business, this industry. If you're doing more than 2 or 3 transactions per month, you need a way to track that, right? You need a way to keep tabs of that, to know where every piece of the puzzle is at every turn of the road, right? Every day that passes, every week that passes, you need to know exactly where these transactions are, what phase of those transactions you're in, what contingencies left, what hurdles are left, what obstacles are left, and you need to be able to put a pinpoint on that at any given time. If you're working with buyers and sellers, it can really become cumbersome, right? So if you sold 3 houses, if you're selling 2 or 3 homes a month, and with 2 of those properties you're working with buyers, 2 of those properties you're working with sellers, 1 of those properties you're working with the buyers and the sellers, it can be total chaos. One way to ease that, right, is to grow masterfully in 1 or 2 sides of the business, right? Working with, focusing your energy and focus your knowledge and skill set towards sellers, or focusing your knowledge and skill set towards buyers. There's nothing to say you can't work with both sides, but typically an agent's going to gravitate to what they feel most comfortable with, whether that's working with sellers or working with buyers. So that in itself can ease some of that frustration in tracking and managing the different tasks of those transactions along with those transactions. So that's one idea right there. So once you decide which area you want to focus your energy in, whether it's buyers or whether it's sellers, or even if it's with both, the next key phase, the next key suggestion I would make is to adopt and stay disciplined on a specific checklist and specific to-do order, a plan of some sort, right? And so we have many of those that we use with our agents and coach and teach and train on. But at the end of the day, whatever set of checklists and documents and systems that you have that you will use day in and day out consistently, that's what you need to become, habitual in, and make sure that you use and execute these documents and checklists in each and every transaction. If you do this, then your flow of your pipeline, your flow of your transactions will become a lot smoother. It will create less stress from all of the different tasks that we have to manage and maintain and oversee during each transaction. Okay, last but not least, tip of the day when it comes to managing and organizing your transactions. Okay, we talked about which specific area you may focus and invest your most energy and time in, what you feel naturally that your strengths are stronger in. We discussed systems and checklists and how important they are to stay disciplined and committed and consistent with the ones that you will use on each transaction. Okay, the ones that you're comfortable with. All right. Now let's talk about a little deeper about the systems. Right. We kind of mentioned systems earlier. Some systems. I mean, you can use something as simple as this planner to say. Okay. So there is, and you won't be able to see on the video, but there are many pages, many dates, times that you can use to document each one of these transactions if you're a pen and paper type person. There are tools like Remarkable. It is a writing tablet with a lot of checklists and sheets in there that you can keep track and tabs of these transactions. You can use Google Sheets. You can use Excel spreadsheets. You can use Google Forms. You can set yourself up some forms where you can fill in, buyer name, first name, last name, all the contact information specific, and that will feed that into a spreadsheet on your behalf. You can use more elaborate transaction management systems such as SISU. It's SISU. That's a platform, a transactional management platform that our company uses and provides for all of our agents. But you don't have to be that elaborate, right? The key is, at the end of the day, consistency, discipline, systems, processes, checklists. Don't fall victim to be the agent that says, I don't need systems and processes and standard operating procedures in my little business today because I'm not doing that much business. When I get to doing a lot of business, then I will incorporate these processes, systems, checklists, standard operating procedures. That's the most dangerous thin ice that an agent could tread coming into the business. Build this infrastructure as you come into the business, and as you grow and expand your business, your business will not bog you down because you don't have this infrastructure in place, if that makes sense. So if you have any questions about how to increase your real estate business, or how to organize your real estate business, or any other real estate question you might have, feel free to reach out to me at the information below. This is Shane with BrickDriven Realty. I do appreciate you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch this video, and I hope you have a wonderful week.